Does not following God's plan make a person a narcissist? Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about, does not following God's plan make a person a narcissist? So let's just get right into this message. Let's get into this topic. I love this question right here. I love this topic right here. Does not following God's plan make a person a narcissist? Know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it. So let's just look at it like this, right? What is God's plan, and what does God's plan essentially do? God's plan for a person's life is designed to help that person. Let's say God has a plan over your life. That plan is designed to help you, and it's also designed to help other people. Know what I'm saying? God's plan for your life is designed to help others. God is going to use the plan that he has over your life to help other people, to save other people's souls from hell, bruh. That's what God's plan is going to do, bruh, for your life, for a lot of cases. Know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. God has different plans for different people. Know what I'm saying? Samson's plan in the Bible was just to kill the evil people, bruh. His plan was not to his plan was not to speak and preach and all that. You know what I'm saying? Samson was just straight killing for God, bro. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing. Samson's plan that God had for him was to get rid of the wicked people, bro. Know what I'm saying? So God has different plans for different people. Know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, it's like God's plan is still helping other people. You get what I'm saying? God's plan is still helping other people. Even what Samson was doing was still helping God's people, bro. Know what I'm saying? God's plan is designed to help other people, bro. I'm telling you what I know. Hey, bro, God's plan is a mysterious plan, bro. But a lot of time, bro, God's plan is going to help save souls from hell. That's for a lot of people, bro. God is going to use that, God is going to use that plan that he has over your life to save other souls and other people from hell, bro. Know what I'm saying? That's what God's plan is going to do. It's going to save and help others. So does not following God's plan make a person a narcissist? I am going to keep it real with you, bro. Let's look into it, bro. God's plan is when you really are serving a purpose that's a greater purpose. Know what I'm saying? You're not self-centered into your own emotions. You're not just following your own emotions. You're not just following your own way. Because a lot of people, that's what they're doing. They following their own emotions. And their emotions is going to lead them straight to the lake of fire. Their emotions is going to lead them to hell, bruh. Know what I'm saying? So look, when you reject God's plan, right? And you just choose to follow your own path. You choose to follow your own emotions. You completely ignore the greater purpose over your life, the higher power over your life. You ignore the higher power and you ignore God's calling and God's plan, when God's calling and God's plan for your life is going to help other people. Know what I'm saying? God's plan for your life is going to help other people. That's what it's designed to do. So if God's plan and God's calling for your life is designed to help other people, and you don't want to follow God's plan, does that make you a narcissist? You already know the answer. It makes you 100% a narcissist. A high-tier narcissist too, though. Not no regular narcissist. This is like high-tier narcissistry right here, bro. Trying to say, hey, we got to come up with some new words. This is some narcissistry right here. This makes you 100% a narcissist. Don't let these people fool you, bro. Do not let these people fool you, bro. It makes you a narcissist, bro. It really does. When you really break it down and look at it for what it is, you are choosing to follow your own emotions. You got women out there who choosing to follow their emotions instead of following God's plan. That make you a narcissist. You self-centered, bro. Know what I'm saying? You got men out there that's more emotional than women. These women be on, these men, you got these men out here, they be on drugs. These men out here is emotional. These men out here, they got more mood swings than the women. These men is more emotional than the women. They following their emotions straight to hell. Are they narcissists if they reject God's plan for their life? Of course, 100%. These are the highest, worst types of narcissists. Because now you are rejecting a higher power. You are no longer just a narcissist. You are a high-level narcissist. Because, you know what I'm saying? You are rejecting a higher power, bro. What are you doing? God's plan is going to help other people. I'm going to use my life as an example, right? What if I rejected God's calling for my life? People would not be getting reached by my messages, bro. People would not be getting reached by my work. My work and my messages would not be even existing. I would not be able to reach out to these people and to really bring these souls into the kingdom and to save people from hell. If I had chose to reject God's plan, you would not even be listening to this message. I would not be able to do my ministry and reach so many people. I'm reaching thousands and thousands of people. I'm not going to be able to do any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be able to reach thousands and thousands of people if I reject God's plan for my life. I'm not going to be able to save souls from hell, bruh. I cannot save souls from hell if I reject God's plan for my life. So by me rejecting God's plan for my life, that means that all the souls and all the people that was connected to my ministry, all these souls that I could have saved, I cannot save them because I rejected God's plan for my life. I can't save those souls. And that's what people do. God has a plan for their life, they reject it. And all the souls that was connected to that person coming into the kingdom, they can't save those souls, bruh. They can't save those souls. Now God has to raise up somebody else to save the souls that person had to save in the first place. It's stuff crazy. It makes you a narcissist right there. The highest kind of narcissist. Because now you're rejecting your own creator, bro. You're rejecting God, bro. You're rejecting the Holy Spirit, bro. Before you know it, you're going to commit blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Before you know it, you're going to commit blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Let me repeat that one more time. Before you know it, you're going to commit blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. This is why this is the highest level of being a narcissist. When you're rejecting God's calling, bro, you're rejecting a higher power. That makes you the highest narcissist possible. And bro, before you know it, you're going to commit the unforgivable sin. You're going to commit blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Why? Because the Holy Spirit is speaking to your heart. Hey, bruh, time to come into the kingdom. You're like, nah. God is like, hey, bruh, time to come into the kingdom. Nah. You're telling God no? God is like, hey, bruh, I'm trying to use you to save these souls. You got so many people you got to reach. You're like, nah, I ain't going to do that. I don't want to do that. I can't follow you, God. I don't want to save those people. What? You're a narcissist, bro. What are you going to do? Follow the world? That make you a narcissist. Because you're rejecting God's plan to follow the world. Literally, a narcissist does that. You're rejecting God's plan to chase women. Literally, a narcissist does that. You're rejecting God's plan to follow your emotions. Literally, a narcissist does that. You're rejecting God's plan to chase your own ways and to chase your own messed up ways of thinking. Literally, a narcissist does that. So let's ask the question one more time and wrap up this message. Does not following God's plan make a person a narcissist? 100%. The worst type of narcissist, man. Peace.